as they come up on 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank.
What does Haley do?
If you're Haley, what do you do?
Well, right now, I don't see a whole lot of help coming from behind. You see, right now, Chastain went to the bottom. So Chastain wasn't going to keep running the top. He went to the bottom, then he moved to the top. He was going to take that opportunity away from Haley.
And Allmendinger now worked his way up into 4th.
A little bit of a run right here. Bell's right to him.
Chastain's got a block. Will he make the right decisions? Here comes the 10. Allmendinger making the move. He moves up to 3rd. Kaulig Racing 1, 2, 3 right now. Matt Kaulig wanted this very scenario to win a race. How about win at Daytona? Ross Chastain will win. Coming up on 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. Allmendinger continues to pull away. Then it's Reddick and Cindric. Cindric now under attack from Allgaier, who's caught up to him in the 7th.
Gregson back there in a backup car doing a great job. He's a good road racer. Multiple wins in the K&N Series on road courses.
Big gap now for Allmendinger. But then it's very tight. 3rd, 4th, 5th.
Yeah, I think the infield course here is where Cindric's having his toughest part, having the biggest problem with controlling this car and making time. Once he's got some issues with the back of that thing, but once he gets on this particular part of the track, he should be okay. I don't know what it is, but something is definitely amiss with the back of the 22. You can see by the movement.
Can he hang on? Less than half a lap to go for Cindric. Allmendinger comes into the back stretch. Chicane the last time.
Will Rogers around. Yeah, the crash in NASCAR 1 and 2. Christopher Bell was on the apron. They made contact. Back up front, Cindric cleared through the backstretch chicane in 3rd place still.
A.J. Allmendinger, the 37-year-old from California, gets through the final chicane, and he'll win at the Charlotte Roval.
A.J., way to make us finish these road courses, boy. Nice work.
I'm with you, Clint. I think the best part of this is that AJ's having fun with this team. And you said it, Chris Rice, such a fun guy to be around, always so positive, and that's such a big deal.
Mistakes. We've seen it, you know, with practicing, pit stops, pit road. Mistakes are always, you have to minimize those if you're going to have success and win these races. And today was certainly a big.
There it is, white flag waving, 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Just bring it home, baby. Nothing in your windshield. He's gone in the back. Do not push it.
1 start this year, came at Bristol on Monday night. Battled through adversity and finished 10th. He came to play today. It's his 4th career victory, but his 1st on an oval. A.J. Allmendinger driving for Kaulig wins it at Atlanta Motor Speedway.
This will be a fun interview.
Listen to him, that's awesome.
You guys are awesome. Freddie, thank you. Matt Kaulig, if you're listening, baby. I love you. Chris. All the men and women at Kaulig. Yes!
Coming back to the white flag. It'll be 1 lap to go, this time sponsored by Credit One Bank. And make a mark on where the start-finish line is. You have to come all the way back through the tri-oval. Next flag will end it, whether it's the caution or they make it back to the checker.
And the reason I want to be on the bottom is you see Allmendinger on the outside. He's trying to get to that 100,000. He knows he's probably not going to be able to win this. That outside's going to be broken up a little bit.
Jeb's got
to block both sides here.
Yep.
Chastain leading right now for the dash for cash, but he's got Allmendinger right behind him. Teammates lined up on the outside.
All 3 Kaulig cars lined up in the outside lane.
Justin Haley taking the lead in the outside lane. The 11 on point. Side by side for 2nd. That's Chastain and Burton. Here comes Allmendinger. Back through the tri-oval. Can Haley control this thing? Yes, he can. First career victory at Talladega. It goes to Justin Haley. Here he is.
Yeah!
Man, Allmendinger gave Chastain a big push, who gave Haley a big push. Huge day for those guys again.
Wow.
1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank.
Again, the 22 is going to try to make something happen here. Cindric's going to try, but that 11 is not going to help him. 11's trying to get his quarter panel. He is there. They got to run, and that's going to help that 11 car on that outside, the 18 to the inside.
Can the 11 slow the 22 down?
He does. He gets a good side draft right there, Rick.
Look at the gap that Allmendinger has.
Big run from the 11.
Coming. Yes, big run coming.
Go up.
Oh!
Half back, go bottom.
He had to block his teammate.
Inline. Inline. Go
Ross
up now.
Chastain blocks now, looking to get by A.J. Allmendinger
Right,
for
right,
the win.
right,
He's
right,
going to
right,
turn him. The 10 turns the
Keep coming,
16.
keep coming.
Around goes
Keep
the
coming.
11.
Keep
The
coming.
11 is out front now. Haley is leading. Justin Haley went to the bottom, and Justin Haley is going to win.
Wow, checker flag.
Unbelievable.
What just happened? I mean, that was crazy. I didn't like how he got there.
Look at this. He goes up to block the high line. 3 wide.
No help right now. Just you and the 11.
The 11 on the inside has got to the door of the 98. No help behind Chase Briscoe right now. Justin Haley leading at Talladega, coming up on the final lap. And again, contact made, the 98 into the wall. Noah Gragson got into the back of him, and now Chase Briscoe falling back.
Coming to 1 to go.
1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank.
Look where Ryan Sieg's at. Look where the 1 car's at. All those guys that are needing good finishes are up toward the front. Ryan Sieg, he's gotten stage points this entire race with an opportunity to finish in the top 5.
3 cars separating themselves. Justin Haley has been amazing on super speedways. He's even won in the Cup Series. He won at Daytona.
Big push coming from the 10 car. Oh, there's contact. They're wrecking.
And the 16 goes around. A.J. Allmendinger, he hits the inside wall. They wreck behind them. Will the green stay out all the way to the finish? The caution has come out. That will do it. Justin Haley is going to get his 3rd career win. He has won the last 3 super speedway races, and he joins one of my broadcast partners in doing that, Dale Earnhardt
That's
Jr.
badass right there.
3 in a row for Justin Haley. 1 more time around for A.J. Allmendinger.
Okay, give me a deep breath here. Give me a deep breath. 1 more good one, man.
On
No
a dry
pressure.
Roval,
No
I would
mistake.
say this is A.J. Allmendinger's race. On pouring down rain, nothing is guaranteed.
Couple cars missing the final chicane. Myatt Snyder, the 51. Clements.
Gregson sideways as he goes through 1.
You hope the spotter's telling you the gap right now. Let A.J. Allmendinger know how much room he has.
That's a great point, Steve. No
20
need to push
car
it.
lengths, right? 20 car lengths. Don't make your own mistake. Make him catch you.
Yeah, the truth is you may not can see them, right? I mean, look at these conditions. You may not even know where that car is.
Into 5. The gap still 6 car lengths. A.J. Allmendinger in front, looking for his 2nd win of 2020.
Oh, Noah's going to miss the corner big time. Barely got a turn there.
A.J. clean through that turn. Now
enough.
through 9 and 10 for the final time.
I'll give it clean enough, Rick.
There's the gap. Here comes the 8 also. Don't forget about Daniel Hemrick back there. 1 mistake. We've seen it out of Chase Briscoe. Bit slow through the turn there for A.J. Allmendinger. Gregson, Hemrick, 2nd and 3rd. 1 more
15
time.
back, no mistakes.
Through the front chicane for A.J. Allmendinger. The gap is closed
Oh, the
up.
8. The 8 slid the rears.
The 16, A.J. Allmendinger, will win at the Charlotte Roval.
That right there is a successful trip to Vegas when you want to cash in on some points and some chips.
White flag is out, sponsored by Credit One Bank. A.J. Allmendinger trying to bring it home in Las Vegas.
Executed perfectly. Allmendinger's now starting to turn into this this mile-and-a-half ringer, not just a road course ringer.
Walked away from full-time racing, but now he is back, and he's going to the playoffs in the Xfinity Series. Off of turn 4, 6th career victory, A.J. Allmendinger wins.
There you go. Congratulations.
And we've just received word, because there is no sunshine and we have lost the entire track. Jeb Burton is leading. We don't have time to dry the track. Jeb Burton, first career win, comes at Talladega Superspeedway.
I don't think he knows
He
yet.
doesn't know yet. He's like, no,
wait,
you're messing
what?
with me, right?
We won?
Look at A.J. Allmendinger.
Okay.
It's A.J. Allmendinger, and here he comes to the white flag, trying to win at Mid-Ohio for the second time in his career. He is put on a drive and in position now.
Riley Herbst around Andy Lally along with Miguel Paludo.
Yeah, Andy's going to be mad at himself. He dropped the right front off on the exit of turn 13 that cost him big contact with Riley Herbst and Miguel Paludo.
A caution here would end the race because the leader has taken the white flag. We'll see what happens as now Herbst goes around. Since it's the final lap, I would say they're going to let him race back. Allmendinger starting to pull away.
Yeah, and so is Haley putting some gap between he and Gibbs. Can't believe that tire is still hanging up. That just tells you how tough these Goodyear tires are.
Yeah, and AJ's going to want to have a lead like he has right here, because when he gets back around to turn 12, the Regan, he doesn't want to get moved. So he must have a little bit of a cushion, guys.
Especially if Gibbs were to get by his teammate Justin Haley. Kaulig running 1-2. And this weekend, A.J. told me, is like the Daytona 500 for his car owner, Matt Kaulig, whose headquarters is 90 minutes from the track. And what a comeback it would be for Allmendinger.
What if you told Matt Kaulig his winning car is going to look like that, and second place is going to look like Haley's does?
I can't wait to hear what AJ says when he gets out of the car. He's going to be super pumped. It'll be a great interview with Allmendinger here.
What a comeback for A.J. Allmendinger. Second win of the year, second time he's done it at Mid-Ohio.
Back here in 5th, Harrison Burton closing in on the top 4. White flag. A.J. trying to break the draft down the front straightaway. You see him snaking up and down the straightaway, trying to get away from each other. Jones to the outside, trying to create some momentum and speed. He's got a good run off of turn 2. Will it be enough? A.J. still controlling a few car lengths. Battle for 4th back there, the right side of the screen. Jones closed in with a couple of car lengths, but A.J. fades down low. Off of turn 4, it's A.J. Allmendinger. He's going to get down to the apron, breaking the draft, and come to the checkered flag.
Good job, buddy. Let's go! Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
We got 1 lap to go here, presented by Credit One. Who's going to bring it back around and take the checker? AJ's got a huge lead. Is it too big? As the field gets a run on this 16 car through turns 2. Christopher Bell has the organization in the bottom groove.
Bottom, stay bottom, stay bottom, stay bottom.
Allgaier to the middle, Allgaier to the middle.
There you go, 10 push-ins, 10 push-ins. Good work, 10 inside. Inside with a 10, 11 with you. 11 with you, middle 3, clear
3
bottom,
wide.
clear bottom. Get to the bottom.
The Kaulig cars
Get to the bottom.
controlling the field off of turn 4. A.J. Allmendinger with the help, but the outside line has the momentum. Haley crosses the finish line and wins. Incredible finish, Justin
11,
Haley.
11 got it.
A great restart on the outside. The 7 of Allgaier right on the bumper of the 22, but the 16 battles back.
Here comes Allmendinger. It's Cindric and Allmendinger into 3 and 4. Allmendinger up the racetrack. They make contact. 3 wide for the lead. 1 lap to go. Here comes Allgaier on the inside. They go up the racetrack. Allmendinger back in on the inside. He takes the lead. More contact behind him. The race for the win through 3 and 4. Allmendinger, Cindric, side by side. Allmendinger wins it at the line.
finishing off into turn 1. I cannot believe what I just saw.
Looking to get the white flag. The one of Annette not moving. The white flag came out. Allmendinger
No mistake.
in front.
Well, NASCAR's going to let it go. Okay, the one now is moving the backstretch. I expect it to end under green. The 54 now into second. Hemrick into 5th.
Allmendinger now with a 1.8 second lead over Ty Gibbs. Sam Mayer's fallen to 3rd.
Oh,
And
Sam's gonna
around
speed
goes
time.
Ty Gibbs. He keeps it going the right direction.
What a save.
That was a great save. I told you those guys are rivals, man. They go at each other when they race.
Sam got underneath Ty going down that little short stretch, and Ty tried to block that move. Sam wasn't having anything to do with that. Ty did a great job of saving that car. Now we're side by side for second.
Pulling away. The 16 of Allmendinger looking for win 6 as they go side by side for second. Cindric on the inside. Sam Mayer sliding. He'll have to stop. Here comes Hemrick.
Go.
Hemrick trying to get by Cindric for second. But Allmendinger now with over a 2-second lead through the final chicane for the final time. Once again, Allmendinger has shown he is a road course superstar. He wins at Charlotte.
Hell yeah, let's go. Yeah.
They're wrecking on the front stretch again. A fight for position between the Burtons. To see who will make it, we see Brandon Brown go across the start-finish line backwards.
Front straightaway for A.J. Allmendinger. He'll see the white flag this time around. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
All right, AJ. Just kind of cruise it right around. Push it about 90%.
He's good to go. He's got 3 seconds. Don't lock him up. Don't miss a gear. What good's a lead if you don't use it?
Just go through your checklist items. Be a good point stay for him, of course. The way that Hill battled back and got those points. There's a bunch of front runners that you'll see later in the year. And days like today where you cash in on stage points and a good solid finish, it's
That's a
like,
happy day.
Oh, yeah.
First 4 races of the year in the Xfinity Series, we had 4 different winners. Last week, Ty Gibbs becomes the first repeat victor. But looking to make it 5 out of 6 today is A.J. Allmendinger. Looks for his first checkered flag of the season. And this is turn 11.
I can't stress how good A.J. is enough. Not only does he have speed, but he cycled himself to the back after they won the first stage and went through the field. And look at this car. Not a mark on it. Not a mark on it. He went through the whole field and didn't hurt his race car. So he's got racing knowledge and speed. That's why he wins these things.
And we talked to him on the radio, and we said, what's your game plan? And he's like, I just got to protect this car. I got to work my way back through. And you do it methodically, and you do it with a calculated type of effort. And that's what we're seeing here today.
Just one of the guys you'll be racing tomorrow in the Cup race. Double duty for AJ.
Good luck for me, huh?
I'm going to look for him in my mirror. You know.
yeah.
Solid execution off turn 15. We've got carousel now. 16, 17, 18. There's like a quadruple apex through here to the right.
He was running full-time in Cup, had won there. Started to hear the R word, retirement. Then he's running part-time for Matt Kaulig. He said, I'll go full-time in the Xfinity Series, and he's making the most of it. Championship 4 last year, and he's about to get his first win of 2022. He's the best on road courses. This is his 7th career road course victory. A.J. Allmendinger does it at Circuit of the Americas.
All right, all right, all right. Thank you, man. Thank you. Great work.
Coming back to the white flag. And that's what A.J. wants, because he knows once he gets the white flag, the next flag will end it here in Portland. And this is a great race for 6th.
You better get there in a hurry, because these guys are all trying to wreck right now. J.J. Ely trying to hold off Gibbs and Allgaier.
Gibbs a little 2 for 1 there. Goes from 8th to 6th. Here comes A.J. 1 lap remaining in Portland. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Guys, if I saw this rundown at the end of the race, I'd believe it. It looks pretty good. A.J. Allmendinger, maybe Myatt Snider's a surprise, but how we got here has been incredible. This has been the wildest race I've watched in a long time.
I can't wait to hear AJ's comments when he gets out of this car, because he has had such an up and down day. We talked about it multiple times off the track, and I got lapped at one point in the race. Ty Gibbs lapped A.J. Allmendinger, who's leading this race right now. But you know what? Never give up, and we know how good, Adam, that he is on tracks just like this.
Is that what you were saying at the beginning of the show?
I told you guys.
Yeah,
I did. I've told you guys numerous times.
We had it from the beginning.
Allmendinger was the guy.
I won't say I wrote him off, but early on I had some major concerns about this 16.
Major. Myatt Snider's still right there, y'all. He's a second back. I mean, AJ's got to stay on his game to the finish here.
And it looks like the rain has picked up just a little bit on that section of the racetrack. You see it got a little bit dark. The cars are starting to slide around just a little bit more. When you're the leader, you're trying to be a little bit conservative. Myatt Snider, though, has nothing to lose. Obviously, he wants to have a good points day, but it's really all about winning.
Well, this second place might feel like a win for this team today. This is a big turnaround for them.
Incredible ride for the 16 through turns 10, 11, and 12 for the final time. The Dinger has done it again. From the back to the front, A.J. Allmendinger wins the first Xfinity race at Portland International Raceway.
What a day.
And Allmendinger on the front stretch once again. One lap to go. Presented by Credit One Bank. Listen into AJ's audio.
It's like a chess game between us, like talking about what to say, what not to say, how to do it, how not to do it. And it takes group effort. Group effort. Calm in there.
Well, he's been very precise. A.J. Allmendinger has put together some incredible laps. They were put to the back of the field when they had a poor stop after he had led almost all the laps of the first stage. And in this race, he's led 41 laps already. This could potentially be the 42nd lap if he's able to hold off Alex Bowman for this win. Now the gap 3 seconds that had separated the two.
AJ now just has to focus on not making a mistake. A big enough lead. Just easy in this corner especially. Don't make a mistake here.
See him looking up in the mirror, just triple checking how far back Bowman is. All the room in the world, bud. Just bring it home.
Hear him downshifting the final few corners here at Indianapolis. A year ago, he won the Cup Series race here. A surprise winner as Denny Hamlin went off track. He was able to hang on and win the race. And now, A.J. Allmendinger in the Xfinity Series. What a run he has had. He'll cross the yard of bricks. Allmendinger wins at Indy again.
Yeah, let's go!
Coming up on one lap to go. He's trying to roll. He is now moving in the right direction. Sam Mayer out front. It's one lap to go. Presented by Credit One Bank. One more time around here at Talladega.
White flag coming back to checkers.
This 3 wide in that fourth lane, that's really hurting the energy from anybody getting a big run right now. They're going to have to sort that out. Finally, now it's back to 2 wide.
Here comes Josh Berry in the 8s. Now Sam Mayer, where does he go? A big run out of A.J. Allmendinger. He puts the bumper to the back of him.
AJ did not go for the move. Really surprised by that. He'll have another opportunity at it. They're going to have a huge run on Sam Mayer down the front straightaway.
Here comes Sieg on the outside of the 39.
Come on, buddy. Push it.
Through the triangle. Sam Mayer goes high to block. Now low again. Here comes that big run. The 16 goes outside. A photo finish at the line. Allmendinger's going to get it. A.J. Allmendinger by 15 1/1000th of a second unofficially.
Allmendinger with a 3/4 of a second lead.
White flag, one more time around.
See, pushing for all he's got, using all of the racetrack.
Sieg knows what he has to do. Rod, his dad, on the radio letting him know he's 2 spots away. from advancing in the playoffs.
Well, if he gets to Josh Berry better be moving out of the way because he is coming fast.
Allmendinger still with almost a second lead over Gibbs for the race lead.
Remember, if Josh Berry gets by the 19, that'll slow the 19 down, and then the 39 will be right there.
Josh Berry in the 8s. He's got to the back of the 19. Now they're on the big track for the final time. Allmendinger looking to make it 4 in a row at Charlotte. And can Brandon Jones hang on to this final spot for the playoffs through the backstretch chicane for the final time for the 19? And A.J. Allmendinger announced he's going cup racing full-time next year. He is still undefeated at Charlotte in the Xfinity Series. He's going to win again at the Roval.
You the man, like I told you, it would all work out. I love you.
White flag is out. 1 lap to go at COTA, sponsored by Credit One Bank. A.J. Allmendinger is leading William Byron the advantage under a second.
Yeah, William's going to try to stay close here. Absolutely. If he can get through these S's and try to get him into turn 11, I think might be a good opportunity for him. If not, the stadium section is also fast for William. Oh, he got loose.
Gets real loose there.
And that might have been all he needed.
17 missed the corner. 17 missed the corner. Nice and easy and braking.
And that's what you want to hear from your driver and your crew chief. Hey, we got space. We're okay. Make the most of it.
Nerve still there for Wyptera.
Yeah, that really gave A.J. a big gap. The pressure was on there, and William made one mistake.
Just pushing it, just like you said, Joe. He's pushing it really hard in an area where you knew he could, that the S is there.
Through turn 11 for the final time. Now they make that long run, high speed down to turn 12.
While this is going on, Sam Mayer just got by Josh Berry for the 7th spot.
See William just getting everything he can right now, right? He's trying to get through the stadium section here. Maybe he can force him into one more mistake. I don't think it's going to happen at this point. It's looking really good for A.J.
A.J. Allmendinger started on pole. He's led a ton of laps. Got involved in an incident on a restart and had to come from behind. He's managed it quite nicely.
And these two have been the show of the day. 3rd place is so far back, over 12 seconds back. That just goes to show you how these two are the dominant cars of the day.
Turn 19 up to turn 20. Here comes A.J. Allmendinger. The dinger is a ringer on the road. A.J. gonna go back to back and win again at Circuit of the Americas.
Let's go! Job, man. Hell of a job. Nice work all day.
Off of turn 4, coming back to the white flag. 1 lap remaining at Richmond, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Yeah, Chandler did a lot better that time, keeping the car low.
Can Nemechek get there? One final time through turns 3 and 4. Nemechek in hard on the outside, slides it sideways to the start-finish line. It's Chandler Smith, first career victory at Richmond. Neither one of these drivers have a Darlington win. Larson so close at the Cup level and in Xfinity.
Oh, loose there.
Going to be 1 lap to go. White flag is out, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
If Larson enters turn 3, oh, here he goes.
Larson with a move off of turn 2.
Trying to loosen him up. He did.
For the lead at Darlington.
Big slide job.
Larson inside of John Hunter Nemechek. Side by side to 3. Larson slides up into the wall. off of turn 4. Here they come back to the checkered flag.
20's back inside of him.
Neiman checked there. Contact. Larson going to be the man that wins it at Darlington. What a finish.
Whoa.
One more time around.
White flag.
Oh, the 11's out of control.
Slid up the racetrack, but he keeps it going straight.
That's because the 21's front bumper was jacking him up down the front straightaway.
Side by side for second. But it's Allmendinger who has dominated here late. Herbst into second, but Allmendinger out of turn 4, grabbing his 17th career win. A.J. Allmendinger wins at Nashville.
Wrecking down the front straightaway to the start-finish line. Big crash.
They'll see the white flag this time. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Shane Van Gisbergen in the lead and trying to finish it off here in Portland.
And he got off at turn 12 really well, but you see Allgaier sails it down into turn 1, closes right up to the rear bumper. He's loose off of turn 2, though, and not going to get the drive that he needs on the exit.
What a day it's been for SVG.
Which part of it, Adam? Off the track, on the track?
Qualifies up front, but has been banged up throughout the afternoon, sent in multiple directions, time off the track, but stayed in the game, the late rally, the awesome restart, and now just a half a lap away from his first career victory in an Xfinity car.
Well, he had to work for this one. We think back to COTA when he's leading on the last lap and it gets taken away. He shows up at the Chicago Street Course in the Cup Series, thinks, hey, this might be easy, but now in the Xfinity Series, he's had to fight for it.
Truex is off track. Down the back straightaway, turns 10, 11, and 12 for Shane Van Gisbergen. Supercar champion, comes to the States. Trevor talked about his hot start, winning for the first time ever in a Cup car at Chicago. Today, the 13th time he's driven an Xfinity car, and he's going to get it done. Career win number 1 for Shane Van Gisbergen comes in Portland, Oregon. White flag is out, 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Shane Van Gisbergen, 2.2 seconds in front of second place Sheldon Creed. It hasn't been easy.
Hasn't been easy.
He's been as smooth as a nice glass of Chardonnay. And
that's for sure. You know, in the first half of the race, I thought he was going to just go through the field, right? And in the second half, for whatever reason, I don't know if the competition got better or he got worse or whatever that may be, but competition catch up on him, and they made him work for this one.
Out of turn 4, down to turn 7 for the final time. Can manage the S's and not have to worry about the drivers behind him.
I want to see if he drifts the racetrack again. That burnout last week was absolutely incredible.
Unbelievable, wasn't it?
We make sure we catch that.
SVG on his way to the wine country trifecta. Fastest yesterday in practice, wins his first career pole today, and set to capture the checkered flag. 97 in turn 11. He is impressive. 35 years old from New Zealand. Back-to-back victories for Shane Van Gisbergen.
Great job, man. Great job. Very happy for Shane.
Now, 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. And pulling away is Shane Van Gisbergen.
He is pulled away by a second plus, 1.2 seconds over Ty Gibbs. They've just cleared 1. Here comes the right-hander. That's turn 2. Back onto Lakeshore Drive is Shane Van Gisbergen.
The best car today has found his way back to the front when it counts, but it's not over yet. Tough section of racetrack here. He'll go through turn number 3. No pressure from behind. He continues to leg it out over Ty Gibbs and Kyle Larson in that second spot. SVG through 4, out of 5, and onto Columbus Drive for the last time.
Unless that car breaks, turn out the lights, the party's over. Shane Van Gisbergen is about to win his 3rd consecutive race here in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. For the final time, under braking into 6, he'll hang the left-hander onto the short straightaway, over the train tracks and down the hill into turn 7.
Everybody brought their best today to try to take it to Shane, but he is ready for the action. He likes the fight. He enjoys the aggressiveness. No one to get him to get out of who he is. No one was able to make him make the big enough mistake. This guy is a world-class racer, and he's making everybody in NASCAR better.
He was a favorite coming in, and it's very difficult to be able to perform with that much pressure. But I'm guessing that Auckland, New Zealand is his favorite city, but number 2 on the list has to be Chicago. Shane Van Gisbergen is going to do it again. He wins in Chicago.
Great job, everyone. That is awesome. Oh, man, thank you, guys. Woo!
2 car lengths separate the top 2. 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. He'll have 1 shot at it. A great 1 and 2 for Ryan Sieg. Down the backstretch they go for the final time. Is he close enough to get there? To the bottom of the track. Through 3 and 4. Allmendinger. He's got the advantage. Allmendinger will not be denied. He'll win at Vegas.